Hello. 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 I feel like I've been threatening to play Nancy Drew for days. I'm playing Nancy Drew. I've decided to play the Halloween themed one. This is set in Salem, Massachusetts, so and I'm pretty sure it's around Halloween time, which makes sense for the narrative, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I've been reading a Nancy Drew Christmas story, and it's just really got me on like a puzzle mystery type beat. So I'm gonna do a little bit of that today. Amateur or master? This is the first Nancy game that I am actually playing, so I think I'd like to start with amateur.
Dad called.
This is a little bit of a newer one, so it's still point and click, but it's
Apologies, which dates back to
less
the 17th century witch trials
point
in
and click,
Salem.
if that makes sense.
I'll be going to Mosam Castle to retrieve
You'll
it
see.
before I head back to the States. It's said to be haunted, so I'm expecting some good scares and mysteries. Ever yours, Nancy.
Okay, well, it is definitely set in Boston or Massachusetts, but I guess we're starting in Austria. Hi, Kurt. Thank you. Well, actually, it's it is Christmas Eve for me, but it's also 7:30 in the morning, so Christmas Eve morning.
That's all right, Miss Drew.
Are you doing anything special for Christmas, Kurt?
Why? It's so warm and inviting in here.
Yes, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. All of Judge Sewell's effects are there, just as your father requested. Although, I will tell you, as I told him, the desk is locked.
It's so dark.
I don't have the key. But I will
Can I
gladly
open the
sit
window,
and
or
answer
do I
any
need
questions you
to
have
adjust the brightness?
from the other side of this door.
Can't see nothing. Yes, I am from the
opening
future.
window for some light.
The future is bright.
No electricity here. Well, in that.
But yeah, I don't know. I still haven't decorated my tree. As you can see, I'm still moving it. I'm still moving it from room to room for my little cat.
What a wonderful view.
I haven't decorated my tree. Haven't finished wrapping my presents. I don't even think I've finalized what I'm serving for Christmas.
There really isn't much
My
here.
Christmas will be a bit low key because it's just me and my mom. Like, it's literally just us two.
They should only have
So,
or
you know,
utilitarian
sometimes
possessions.
like we even have
Very
stir
little
fry
value outside their state
as
of
like the
use.
Christmas meal. But this year, I think, later years,
Malleus Maleficarum.
we've started to
The hammer of witches itself.
be more festive.
Gives me chills
do a proper
knowing
Christmas
what it
meal.
did.
Yes, indeed.
But I am a bit
how-to
behind.
guide
I am a bit
for
behind.
Hammering out witchcraft. It was written in 1487 by a man whose name I won't even bother to mention because he used bunk science to send hundreds, if not thousands, of people to their deaths.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of text. Blah blah blah. Russian limbs. Prudent judge. Dealing with which prisoners are at. Alright. Click on the screen's edges to turn. All the controls are interesting. What's this?
Is this Judge Sewell's desk?
It's tiny.
Yes. That
Yes,
desk is where
yes.
he spent most of his time working when he wasn't in court. Custom made. If the Book of Apologies does exist, he would have written it at that desk.
And what's inside this alleged book?
Your father didn't tell you? It was a ledger containing all the names of the accused witches from the Salem witch trials. Judge Sewell had doubts about his convictions,
Sewell.
and he wrote the book as a means to make amends.
Allegedly.
Yes.
I don't know a lot about the witch trials. Were they in the 1400s? What's this? Oh, what's this? I should look at the letter.
Locked.
Locked. Okay.
Locked.
How do I get out? What's this letter?
I found a letter. It's addressed to Abigail Hathorne Woodley.
What does it say?
I do regret to write to you in this state. I have been racked with guilt as my fervency of spirit was too great to determine a conviction just. He asks for her forgiveness and for God's.
Tradition is to have breakfast with the kids Christmas Eve and give them each an ornament. That's really cool. That was when they're old enough to live on their own. They'll have some ornaments on to start their own tree. That's very sweet. I just watched, I cried. It was like 2 a.m. this morning scrolling on my phone. And I came across like a TikTok of this girl opening a gift from her mom, like a Christmas gift from her mom, and it was just like all these ornaments that she'd been collecting for her daughter because her daughter was moving out that year. I think that's a very, very nice tradition. This is also a lot of text. Dear Abigail Hawthorne Woodley, regret to write to you in this state, racked with guilt. Recent years been sent punishments only attributable to godly wrath. Oh, 2 of our daughters have perished, my wife's mother as well, and our latest child did not draw breath when born. I must repent. Wow. To right the wrongs made in zealous blindness, I'm writing a book I call the Book of Apologies. Interesting. So why is he writing to her, do you think? I'm assuming my guilt allows me not to ask for your forgiveness, though I know that my soul remains forever tortured by the knowledge of what I've done. So did he torture her? I'm assuming she was an accused witch. How do I find the key? Oop. I can't examine anything. I can't do anything.
There isn't much here.
Oh, great. You know, that room used to be a prison cell. Mosan
Super
Castle
great.
was the site of the most famous and violent witch trials in Austrian history. The Salzburg witch trials predate the Salem witch trials by 17 years, actually. After the incident in Salem, Judge Sewell willed his personal effects to be preserved by whichever museum would have them. And since we are the premier historical reference on witch trials, it ended up here.
So, you've seen his Book of Apologies.
The book written by Judge Sewell? Oh, no. I've never actually been in that room.
Why? Are you
Do you
scared?
mind if I ask why? Is there something scarier in here than creaky floors?
Well, let's just say that ghosts exist in this castle. And if they do exist, they definitely haunt that room.
Ghost? Can't say I've ever seen one.
Okay.
But they are non-corporeal by definition.
Okay. How do I... I can't examine anything in here. Is there something to the desk then? No, been there. Ooh. Rotate. Interact. Ooh. Alright. That feels like the ticket.
What a clever desk. It even comes
It's a
with
very
a labyrinth.
complicated desk. Oh, puzzle. This feels very doable.
Easy.
Easy. Alright, what's this? AW.
I found it.
Abigail
It's
Woodley.
here.
What? Really? Amazing!
It's Locked behind some sort of cage, though. The lock says A.W. Any ideas?
A.W.? No. But I have some tools in the shop that might be able to cut it free. In my shop. I'll go. Meet me there.
Can we just
Where
go
is that?
together,
Hey,
please?
Wait for me.
Yeah, like, why is...
The Book of Apologies. It's locked.
Why did she just run off? Girl, wait. Hello?
Nancy! This way!
Where is that?
Right.
Dr. Hurst?
Why did she just run?
Nancy Drew, it's Deirdre Shannon.
Deirdre, can I call you back? I'm in the middle of...
Listen, I know we haven't exactly been besties in the past, but I'm in the middle of something big, and I...
Deirdre, I have to call you back.
Wait, don't hang up on me!
Elizabeth? Elizabeth! Hey, what are you doing? What?
All right.
The book! They took the book!
I wasn't expecting burglary. Jesus, was that... Do you think that's Dr. Hurst?
Stop running!
I feel like that's Dr. Hurst. Oh my god, oh my god. How do I... Oh my god. 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 Oh my god.
Gotta move slowly.
Like crouched,
Come on.
so sinister.
No!
Oh. They just gone?
Gotta figure out which way they went. Must be a clue here.
That had to be Dr. Hurst. Oh, hello, Dr. Smooch. I love your username. I love your username. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Dr. Smooch. I want to let you concentrate on your mysteries, so I'll just try to watch and not interrupt. Kurt, you are always welcome to chat. And to be honest, sometimes I think the Nancy puzzles, I know we chose amateur, but to be honest, sometimes the Nancy puzzles can be a little tough. So it, you know, it might need to be a group effort. What is this? A first class ticket, October 28. Yeah, so we are very close to Halloween. Well, I don't know what date it is actually. From Vienna, Austria to Boston. What date is it? Can I
Ticket to Boston.
see what date it is in my... no. Why doesn't it tell me what date it is? A regular phone would. Have I played this before? No. This is actually the first Nancy game
This canister
that I've ever
looks
played.
to have been used as a
I am a
homemade
big
smoke
Nancy
bomb.
Drew fan. Like of the book series. I'm reading a Nancy Drew Christmas book right now, and it's really got me in the mood. And I also downloaded like nearly all of the games that are on Steam. What was the last Steam sale? I know there's a Steam sale right now. I don't know if they're on sale, but I think it was the autumn sale. I was like, buy, because they were like more than half price off. It was crazy. So I just went on a complete spree. And I recently played a murder mystery, like another murder mystery point and click, not from the Nancy Drew series, but it came out this year. It was called Locomotive. It was really cool. You're on a train the whole time. I really enjoyed it. And so that really also made me go looking for like mystery point and clicks. And I was like, let's get all of the Nancy games. So yeah, no, I haven't played it before, but
Same as the desk.
I'm confident I'll like it.
This canister looks to have been used
Whether
as
I'm
a
gonna
homemade
be able
smoke
to get
bomb.
through the puzzles, I don't know. I don't know what the difficulty level is. That's it. Have you played Nancy games before,
Yes,
Dr.
Deirdre.
Smooch?
What is it?
I really
where
like
I
saying
am
your
right now?
username.
Salem.
Salem.
Salem. As
Oh my
in
god, do you
witch
think
trial
the
Salem?
plane ticket
Obvi-
person
Come on, Drew.
was going to
My
Salem.
cousin has, well, she's gotten into some trouble here.
I wish we knew what
and
date
I
it
thought I could
was.
help her out. But it turns out this situation is much more complicated than I anticipated. So now I'm calling you to ask for some
You've watched a lot of playthroughs.
You want
I
my
feel like
help?
they would be
Yeah, don't
a
make this more
really good
painful.
thing to watch.
I
I think
could
I would
use
like to watch
your
playthroughs.
professional
I've seen.
Okay.
Well,
I feel like I've seen
it
a couple
so
of
happens
playthroughs
that the
too.
case I'm on is connected
Or
to
like
Boston,
I've
which is
listened
just
to them
nearby
while I'm doing
Salem.
other stuff.
And I was never a big
I think
believer
puzzle
in
games in general
coincidences.
Oh,
are a
are you
good
sure?
a good thing
I'd
to
love
watch.
to.
Seriously?
I thought I had reached a dead end, but it looks like I have to go to Massachusetts anyway. In any case, a fresh perspective would do me good.
Ugh, you're already annoying me, and you're not even here yet.
Oh,
welcome.
thank you so much.
I think it might even be
Are you
fun.
from the
Well,
US?
this is
I'm
so
from
the worst
Australia for
idea I've
reference,
ever
but
had.
I don't know what my accent is. I've lived in Australia for a while, but I am actually from New Zealand, but the two accents are pretty similar. So, but thank you so much. No one's ever said that to me before. Actually, Kurt's kind of said that, sort of. You're from Norway. Ooh.
I'm just glad you
Is
didn't
it-
change your mind and leave me at the airport.
My idea of Norway is that
Might have crossed my mind.
it's snowing
the
constantly.
Excessive cheeriness
Right
under
now,
control,
I would
and
imagine.
we'll be fine.
Are there any any
No
parts of
promises.
Norway?
Where were you, by the way?
This might be a dumb question. Any
Austria.
parts of Norway
Did
that
I
don't get
interrupt a vacation with Ned?
a white Christmas,
Didn't you
or
bring me
does
here
it
to
snow
help with a
everywhere?
case?
No
Yes,
white
I
Christmas
did.
this year, just
that's
ice. I would count that. I would count that.
A fire? Was anyone hurt?
Happened in the middle of the night.
It's
No
quite
one
a
was
severe
there.
fire.
The house wasn't completely
It's like half the
destroyed,
house.
but the person who lived there had to move out. Just so we're clear, this is my case. I know you're a detective and everything, but this is personal. It's family. Well, extended, and from my father's side. But whatever, that's not the point.
I don't
It's
know what our
personal.
connection to
You
Deirdre
take
is.
my lead, okay?
Of course.
I guess she's like
But-
she's just a friend.
Well,
I wonder if she might have been in
I
past
done
games.
this
I'm not
a
sure.
couple of times, Deirdre. And in my experience, we can cover twice as much ground if we work side by side.
You know, respect your experience and whatever, but family trumps experience. It's sensitive, and I don't want you messing it up by being too
what?
you. You're a question machine. This requires gentle handling. Delicate.
And that's been your approach.
Well, like I say, I need help.
So,
I feel like
Can I
they're like
ask some
frenemies,
questions?
these two.
Like anyone could stop you.
why don't we start with your extended family?
They're cousins.
So her cousin
The
is being
Perrys.
blamed for the fire. Is that what?
Parrry.
Oh, like in fencing.
Yes. Tegan is the older one. May is younger. They had a difficult childhood, okay? And now May is suspected of committing arson on the most
Yeah,
important
okay.
historic mansion in Salem. And I know it's not true. I know it.
What can you tell
Who
me
is
about
Tegan?
May?
She has a reputation as a troublemaker. Seems like a loner to me. Maybe a bit odd at times. Sometimes she can even sense things before they happen.
Odd how?
I don't know. Troubled teen stuff, difficult time as a kid. Oddest thing is, she won't give an alibi.
That would be seen as suspicious.
That's the problem. Everyone is so suspicious of her. Prejudice, I guess. Because of... well, you'll see.
Sounds like we should talk to her soon.
Where do you think we're going?
All right.
What does Tegan think about this?
She's worried about May, obviously. Tegan isn't like May. She's upstanding. She works at the Salem Museum and doesn't know a thing about criminal cases,
Is
which is
Tegan?
why she contacted me.
I don't know who.
One more question.
How does Tegan fit into this?
What
Is she
can you tell
her
me about this
mother,
historic mansion?
sister?
It's called the Hathorn House, and it's old. Like, really old. and now it's been set on
Modern day
fire.
witch trial of
Nothing
May.
else
Yeah, I feel
significant
like that's
about
going to
it?
be the
Well,
theme,
yeah.
Kurt.
A lot of things, but one that's kind of why you're here.
Which is why.
The Hathorn house is haunted.
I wonder if we'll see a ghost in this. It's been a lot of ghost talk already. The Parry house. That's a very nice house.
What do you mean, haunted?
That's like my dream house,
Exactly
actually.
that. There's ghosts.
Deirdre.
Look at that.
believe
I
it
love,
either, Drew.
I don't know what to call that,
But
but kind of like
I
the
can't explain it. Everyone seems to think they exist.
hexagonal
With
window
so many sightings, even if
at
it
the front.
isn't
I don't know what to
real
call that. What
ghosts,
would you call that?
Something is definitely going on. I thought that maybe you can disprove them. So, would you please get out of my car and come inside?
And the little porch. Stop. It's so cute.
If we're going to work side by side,
A little tower.
you
Yeah.
better learn to keep up with
A nice
me.
little ground floor tower is what I want. Oh, Victorian design bay
You must be
windows.
Nancy. Thank you so
Bay
much for
windows
coming.
is exactly it. Yeah. Thank you, Kat. I would kill.
You know, you live in the same
Kill
neighborhood
for a
20
bay
years,
window.
and you'd expect your neighbors to be a little more understanding when your family
Although I
is
don't know
falsely
like
accused of
what
horrific
furniture you
crime.
put there, but
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
want it.
How are you, Deirdre?
I'm good, thanks.
Tegan Perry. Welcome to my home. Well, our home. Although right now my parents are literally
Yes,
on safari
okay.
in Namibia, so while their
So
daughter is
Tegan and
being
May
convicted of a
are
crime she didn't commit,
sisters,
I'm taking care of
cousins
things
of
around here.
Deirdre.
They'll be home soon. Hopefully. A very expensive courier is tracking them down in the
Oh my
bush.
god.
Top notch. I found him on the internet. Deirdre tells me you'll be assisting her in clearing my sister's name.
Assisting? Yeah.
She's innocent.
Bay window
I don't know why
equals
she won't
breakfast
help
tea
herself.
nook. That's
She's got
exactly what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Difficult
Yeah.
reputation.
I would
Well,
love
you know,
to just
Deirdre, what people here
maybe
can
I
be
want
like,
it to be
she
second
doesn't
floor
just
actually,
easily
more
know
of like a
things.
tower.
I'm
And you can
sorry,
look
are you
out
hungry?
and
There's
down.
clam chowder, homemade. A little taste of New England. I made up the guest bedroom for you, Nancy. Deirdre, sorry, you're bunking with May. Make yourselves at home. Oh, I almost forgot. After you girls get comfortable, you two should swing by the museum. Might as well take in some history while you're here, right? Just don't get suckered into that
Okay.
witch's walking tour.
Oh, I would
Olivia
like
Ravencroft
very much
is
to
not
take a
a
witch's
witch.
walking
She
tour.
would have you believing all kinds of nonsense about the town being full of ghosts.
Shall we do that first?
I thought you two used to be friends.
That was a long time ago. Look, I'm sorry, I gotta get going. Running late to an appointment.
Thanks, Tegan. I appreciate
like
you
that
letting
they
us
have
stay. Before
The
you
same
go,
hair,
Do you have time
but
for a
like
quick
opposite
question?
sides.
Nancy, we just got here.
Sorry. I know you're in a rush. It would really help.
Of course, I have time for one question, if it'll help.
Ooh, ooh. One question. Fire.
What can you tell me about where the fire happened?
What have you heard about it? Look, I appreciate you want help, but I don't want you dragging all that up and upsetting May. You told me she would be able to reach her. That's not the...
That's not what Nancy is asking about.
I'm sorry if I wasn't clear. I just thought since the Hathorn house is important to the town, you must know about it. Through the museum.
Oh.
Also-
I'm so sorry. The Hathorn house fire.
Ah.
John Hathorn was one of Salem's founders. His large house estate was the oldest surviving
What other
structure
house
from
fire
17th
was
century
there?
Salem.
And why
Oh,
was she
is
so
that all?
titchy about it?
That was 2 questions. I said 1. But yes, he was also the big-time judge that presided over the Salem witch trials.
Hate
Is
Tegan.
there some other fire I need to know about?
No,
Mm.
May's accident was in a fire. I just don't want her getting upset with unnecessary questions about things long over.
I understand.
You can read all about Judge Hathorn when you come to the museum later. Gotta run.
What was the second house fire? That was really weird. Doesn't want Nancy to upset May. Yeah, I suppose she probably has this attitude because she's being protective. She's on thin ice.
I had to check in with your case at the, Look, I didn't want to bother you. How you holding up?
I've been accused of worse.
Does she have,
No,
like,
you haven't.
flame pants
Hey,
on?
at least I got you to get off your butt and finally visit me.
Come on, girl. You
Oh,
can't
this
be
is the
accused of
girl I was telling
arson
you
and they
about.
wear, like,
Nancy Drew.
that is kind of
Nice
like
to meet
flamey
you.
pants, right? Stop it.
Oh. She really doesn't want to talk. This could be
Okay.
difficult. Any advice?
Do better? I'll be in the kitchen.
Oh my god. I had a boss like that once where, I don't know, like, he was very nice, but his catchphrase was "be better," and he would always say that
Kitchen
to
table has a great view out into the neighborhood.
doesn't it? Yeah. Oh my god, look, it's breakfast nook. This is perfect. So this would probably have to be like inbuilt, right? Love that. I love that. But yeah, this guy, he
Are
would
you
just
ready to leave
say it all
yet?
the time.
We
Just
don't have all
be
day.
better.
What were you actually doing before you picked me up from the airport?
What do you mean?
You gave May a non-answer when she asked why it took you so long to stop by here.
A non-answer? Yeah, because I went to the police station.
And?
And they're still going through the evidence. And when they found out I was May's cousin, they started laughing.
So they think she did it.
Everyone does. So I went
Modern
to check
day witch
out the
trial.
Hawthorne house myself, but I never went inside.
Perfect
ghost?
snooping nook. I didn't say that.
No. There was some weirdo
But yes.
there who told me the ghost was going
Yes.
to steal my soul. It was totally
People
creepy.
watching.
And then I found
People
out that
watching, no.
everyone in this town believes in ghosts, so I didn't enter.
Is she
Well,
scared?
whatever or whoever it is,
She's
there's
scared.
an explanation behind it. Did the police give you anything? Anything at all?
They told me there's a Judge Danforth in town, and he's going over the particulars of the Hawthorne House estate. I found his office, but he kinda never let me enter his office. Believe me, I tried.
I know him. Not well, but enough to get through his door and have a conversation.
Alright, are we going into town or what?
Well,
Sure.
Who could gain something by burning down a house? Insurance claim, maybe?
I want to talk to
Possibly.
May first, though.
Means, motive, and opportunity. We need to start interviewing. See if anyone checks off those 3 boxes.
And in your experience?
It's usually something much more personal. This tour sounds interesting.
Don't tell Tegan that's your plan.
It'll give us a good overview of the town.
You mean I want to meet the real witch of Salem?
Yeah,
I do.
She might know something. I wonder why Tegan doesn't like her.
You don't have to investigate everything, Drew. Olivia steals Tegan's visitors, sounds like. You really want to do the dumb tour?
You don't have to come with me.
Side by side. Gotta be honest, it does sound more fun than the museum.
Alright, let's talk to May. I see her. Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Has she got burns?
Do you mind if I look around the house?
Ugh, you're so weird. I'm done talking, okay?
Oh. Is there... Can we get her talking? Is this a picture of Audrey Hepburn? What's this?
Rust be gone. Now that's handy. Never know when a bit of stubborn iron oxide will get in the way of investigating.
Oh, nice. Love acquiring belongings. Nothing? Nothing? Yep, that's her. Yeah, why? I mean, I guess it's art. It's just so central. I don't know. Oh my god, wait. These are real people. These are photographs of real people. What? Oh, they're related to Audrey Hepburn. Do you reckon? Who are these people? This is so wild. I want, like, these, where are these stock photos? I'm so curious. Alright. What's this up here? Can't investigate it. Always pics of real people. You think they're fans? That's actually very cool. I've never seen that in a Nancy game. But again, I haven't played any Nancy games, so I don't know. That's really fun. I would love to. I'd submit a picture of myself. What's this? Oh no.
Hi.
No.
I'm done talking.
I know.
okay?
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to actually come back to you.
Deirdre's convertible. Looks strikingly familiar.
How do I...
This cozy fireplace hasn't been used in a while.
There's nothing that I can get to talk to her about. Oh, the controls are a little tough. I assume this is May's room.
I probably shouldn't be in May's room without an invitation.
Well, I wasn't gonna go in. I was just maybe looking for
I
clues.
probably shouldn't be in
that I
May's room
can-
without an invitation.
Start a conversation. All right. Is this my room? Candle.
Huh? Huh?
Huh? What's that? Oh, I want to see what the note is. I'm so sorry. These controls are crazy. Okay. Dude, can I just... I want to go into the... Let's leave. Maybe we can talk to May later.
Ned! Hi!
I just wanted to go back to the kitchen, but
Thanks for finally picking up.
this is also
sorry,
fun.
I've been on a flight.
Busy on another case, huh?
Yeah, it's very
Oh, you
interesting.
should really enjoy yourself more, Nan.
But I think that's such a nice little
Short to be working all
fan
the time.
service
This isn't
touch
work
to
for me.
add
It's fun.
like fan
Besides,
pictures and
Crime doesn't take a vacation.
picture frames. It's very
Speaking
sweet.
of which, how's yours?
Ned, come on.
Yeah, 1 second.
Who the
Sounds
hell
like
is
you're
that?
Having fun.
You know, standard fare. Nothing too crazy. I miss you, Nance.
I miss you
Hey, give it back.
too.
Nancy, I'll call you later.
Call you later, Nancy.
Well, that was. Yeah.
What is he doing? Ooh, so we're in town. What are these guys? What's the protest?
By now, you know the story of the witches of Salem. Those poor souls were caught in a time of fear and greed, and they paid the
Salem.
price.
I would
They
love
may
to visit
die,
Salem in
but
real
witchcraft
life.
lives on in
But I wonder if
This should be interesting.
I mean, I'm sure it's a
The
big
world
source
would have
of,
you believe witches
you
were
know,
not real. I'm not talking about old, ugly women who
business
curse
and
their
whatnot
neighbors and fly
for
on
Salem, but they must get so annoyed
Truth is, witches
with
are real.
all of the
They have
tourists.
always been real. They are alive and well. They are powerful, carrying the secrets of the world beyond the one we see. Ritual, mystery, magic. Most exist now only in secret, and they may be standing among you even now. It is said that in Salem, a coven of witches settled in recent years, set on revenge for the deaths of the Salem witches. Their ritual, one midnight on Halloween, unleashed the angry spirits of the past.
So cool.
How did you do that? Thank you.
Oh, have you seen this
Now,
before?
if any of you are
Have you seen this
interested in the
before,
real
Dr.
history
Smooch?
of the witches of Salem,
Did you see
I'd
that
provide
that
self-guided tours to some
was
of my favorite
the
locations in
same
town. And perhaps you too will see one of the
smoke
restless
bomb
dead.
Even Austria
that we
has
had
the
in
same kind of
Austria?
stage magic she's using.
Thief?
Mm.
There was a thief? What are you doing
Yes,
there?
highly suspicious. I would say so too.
Do you
Seems like we're in the
regularly
right
fly to Europe for
place.
investigations?
Sometimes.
And if you
She's an
want to learn
international
about being a
superstar,
witch,
Deirdre.
come forward.
Can I talk to her?
Uh-oh, here comes trouble.
Me? Never. Well, nothing too bad, I hope.
Did you know that in the Malleus Maleficarum, ginger hair was the sign of a witch?
Sorry, is Nancy ginger?
I'm not nearly as
Why did I
talented
always
as you
think she was
are.
blonde? This is
Aw,
crazy.
shucks. You're making me blush. Oh, there it is. Now I'm turning red. You truly are a witch.
So to become a witch, do I need to take a test? Or
Why do I feel like she's
diploma?
flirting with me a little
true
bit?
witch is not made with pieces of paper. She is born to it and will feel the call. Bureaucracy is for persecutors. We don't need permission. We don't live by the rules. Anyway, what can I help you
Yeah,
with?
she is blonde. She is blonde. She's always portrayed as blonde. Every series, every movie, even I feel like it, surely it comes up somewhere in the books. No, she's blonde. I don't accept this. Yeah, I want to know how she performed the trick, please.
A witch never
Ugh.
reveals her secrets. It's against the witch code.
A code? I thought bureaucracy and rules were for persecutors.
Although, if you take my self-guided tour, I promise you will learn at least one secret about being a witch.
She's a good salesman.
How often do you do this show?
Most nights. It gets busier around Halloween. And I'm sure you can figure out why.
It feels like
How
it would
about
be
the
so
night that the
fun to
halfway
visit
house
Salem at
burned?
Halloween.
You look a little young to be working for the police, dear.
Oh no, it's nothing like that. We're just curious tourists.
Good.
Her eyes?
Because I've already spoken with them.
And so, you were here.
I was
Her
out
eyes remind me.
Did you
Oh
girls
my
know
god,
that
what do they
Salem
remind
is
me of?
haunted? There's a ghost here.
They're just so like.
If you go on my tour, you'll learn where you can find it.
I don't know if anyone's ever seen Desperate Housewives. I don't know which one it is because I haven't really watched it. I just know it from like pop culture. I think it's New York. There's a housewife called Ramona, and Ramona is like famous and viral for her crazy eyes. If you ever search Ramona crazy eyes, this is what she's giving.
Have you lived in Salem for long?
Born and raised.
So you know the Perrys?
Of course. Not well. If you were looking for them, Tegan is at the museum. She works there.
Not well. We're staying with Tegan. I figured there was some history between you two.
That was a long time back. We don't talk much now.
And May?
Did you have a
Yes,
falling
I know
out?
her too. Not spoken to her for a
Perhaps.
long time either.
But
You've not been there, but from what you read and see, they really embrace the whole witching theme during October. Yeah, well, like I said, I think there's probably a lot of businesses that like rely on people visiting for that reason. You know, as annoying as the crowds would be, it probably brings a lot to the city. Yeah, those eyes do look similar. Yes. Yes, they're very off-putting. Like every time she turns her head.
About 8 years back, there were rumors of a coven.
It's like she's trying to
They
hex
performed
me.
a ritual to return the dead witches to Salem to seek out their revenge before the witches moved on.
Is there any evidence of such a coven?
Ever since then, ghost
Oh,
sightings
thank
have
you
gone
so much for
through the
following
roof.
Dr. Smooch.
Salem is
I
now
will be
considered
playing.
the most
I have
haunted
so
place
many
in
Nancy
the
games in my library. It's not even funny.
You think it's a
So I will
coincidence
be
that the former
playing.
home of the
I will be
Hathorns
playing
was
through
set
them in
on
time.
fire?
Thank you so much for following. How could the fire have started?
I heard there was not a single living soul in the house when it started burning. Keyword living. The world is composed of two equal parts, dark and light. The light we see every day. It's
feel-
the trees,
She's telling me nothing.
birds. It's our world. You can even see it at night. The dark is the unknown. A plane of existence that vibrates just underneath the light. But if you were in a place like Salem, a place where a painful history permeates every surface, every crack, every brick, and every tomb, the dark will appear. Usually when you least expect it. That's why they say, don't be out past midnight in Salem. Because the dark may
Midnight in
reach out
Salem.
and take you. Also, did you know that Salem has more ghost sightings than any other city in North America? If you want to learn why, you should go on my tour.
That was very much a non-answer, right?
Talk to you later.
She told us nothing about the question we actually asked, which was the fire.
The museum is over there, across the square. That's where we can get the Real Witches tour tickets.
Okay.
The judge's office is in that building. If we want to go see him first, dive into the case,
Oh.
I think we should head right for the judge. What do you think?
I want to take the witch tour. What should I do? Could I please talk to the NPC standing near the hay bales? Alright.
Maybe check out the witch tour?
Is this...
Something might pop out at us.
Hopefully I
Are you
can
serious?
have some free will
I
in
think
this
witches
game.
are kind of cool. And you never know what you'll learn.
She's your favorite
What is
part of the
with
game.
you?
Alright. What do you say? Hay bales. Hay bales. Which one? Which one?
Fire at Hathorn House. We all know
I actually didn't mean.
this town know
I actually
something
didn't
or
mean
two
to
about
click
fire.
on this person.
Meet Perry. You don't think she'd do it again, do you? She was so young.
Wouldn't surprise me. Creeping around back alleys with her hood head down. Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Well, with her history, she's bound to already be in the sights of the neighborhood watch. So we'll find out soon.
I like that they're
My
talking
thoughts exactly.
but not looking at each other. Who is by the hay bales? This way? This one? They're almost in the street. In the street. Is it one of these people? Oh my god, can I talk?
Ooh, should we take the witch tour?
Who am I looking for? Behind the hay bales. Okay.
A specter may be hanging over Salem. But that doesn't keep the
Oh my God.
town from getting into the Halloween
Imagine if I
spirit.
can't get behind the hay bales. Oh, this lady? Okay. What's she doing?
Why are there protesters in a small town like this?
What?
Why are there protesters in a small town like this?
Who are you?
Why are
Cyborg?
there protesters in a small town like this?
Why is this still in the game? How long did this game come out? Why is there no patch? It's just Nancy Law now. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, she must have won a contest. So this is a fan? This is like a fan voice record. Oh my god.
Why are there protesters in a small town like this?
I mean, that's very sweet.
Why are there protesters in a small town like this?
It just sounds so out of place. Like, surely they could get her in the studio or something. Oh my
Why are
god.
there protesters in a small town like this? Why are there protesters in a small town like this?
Why are there protesters in a small town like this? Yeah. I think, like, I could make the accent... Oh my gosh, sorry. I could make the accent work because there are a lot of tourists in Salem. Like, I think that is believable for the narrative. I'd believe that, sure. It's the mic quality for me. Why are there protesters? Can I talk to any of
That
you?
group is really chanting up a storm.
Justice.
Why has been so angry?
What do we want? Justice. Now. False judgment, false claim, and then who's this dude? Can I talk to? I'm not really used to the controls, by the way. I could make that mic sound good. Do you reckon? I think you're being a bit generous, Kurt.
Why are there protesters in a small town?
My first thought was literally cyborg.
Why are there protesters in a small town like this? Why are there protesters in a small town like this?
I do really like that they allow their fans into the game like this. That is very nice, I will say. Okay, I'm gonna get used to the controls. No,
Should we take the witch tour?
I didn't want to talk. I don't want to talk to any of you. Okay, what's that? Can I go in there? A magic shop? I would like to go in there. March 27 to October 31. That's a long exhibit. Legacy of the Witch Trials. Okay. I'm gonna go maybe through those doors. Courthouse. So I guess we're gonna see the judge because I don't know where the museum is. And I am, unless it's, oh, I can? No, I can't. Yeah, we'll go in there. Oh, the controls, I do feel like I'm struggling a little bit, but I'll get the hang of it. Why are there protesters in a small town? I can't even do it. Why? No, I can't. I don't know how much you know about the game, but for context, this was Her's first game in the Unity engine. As a result, it feels quite shoddy and poorly made. Yeah, I don't know like a whole heap. I know what the normal format of most of the Nancy games are, and I know like this looks a little more modern in terms of like, I don't know, I guess it's the Unity engine. So that's good to know. So maybe the controls just are kind of like crazy. Podginator.
Yes, can I help you?
Hello, are you Judge?
Hi,
No, he's a
sorry
man,
to
isn't
bother
he?
you, but we were looking for Judge Danforth's office.
Just across the hall. Why? What did you two girls do?
We didn't do.
I'm kidding. Alicia Cole, Esquire.
Alicia
Nice
Cole,
to
that
meet you.
sounds like
I'm
a
Nancy
famous
Drew,
person.
And this is Deirdre Shannon.
Am I thinking of
You're a
Keisha
lawyer.
Cole?
Salem's
Maybe.
best. The only practicing lawyer in the historic town limits, if you can
The
believe it.
only
And if
practicing
you girls were in
lawyer.
any trouble, I'd have no problem representing you. You both have that innocent look. Juries love it.
Jeez.
So you're saying we could get away with a crime?
We?
No? Partners in crime?
Sorry to bother
That's
you,
a
Miss
weird
Cole.
thing to say to
We'll
someone.
check in with the judge. Have a good evening.
Where is the judge? Lock up, okay. Who's in there? Hello?
You'd really become my enemy if I committed a crime?
Sorry. You shouldn't joke about that.
Why? You gonna
She's
arrest
so serious,
No, but
Nancy.
I'd call the
There are a
police
lot
to
of
report
poor
you.
animations, crazy
also
eyes,
recommend you a decent
mouths
lawyer,
not moving,
because I'm an
etc. Yeah,
excellent
but that's
witness
kind of
for
like the charm,
prosecution.
you know?
Wow.
I'm a lawyer's daughter, Deirdre. Don't mess with me. Hello? Judge Danforth.
And let's be real, I'm
Yeah.
playing Nancy for the
Hello.
content.
Ted? Is that you?
Ted?
Oh, he is in there.
No, Your Honor. My name is Nancy Drew. I think you've spoken with my father.
Nancy Drew? Carson's daughter?
That's right.
Yes. And I'm with my friend Deirdre Shannon. We're investigating the arson of the Hathorn house.
Ah, yes, yes.
Yes,
Can we come in?
Well, you see, no, I mean, I'd let you in, but I seem to have been locked in my office and
Dude.
Need some help getting out.
Will he talk to us before we let him out, or no?
Yes, it's a terrible tragedy for our town, but let's table that discussion for later, okay?
Yeah.
I'd like to get out of my office.
Yeah, right.
First.
Oh, right. I thought that might be the case.
Do you know where I could find a key to your office?
Yes, I believe I gave a copy of the key to Alicia Cole as backup. She's just down the hall. I hope she's still here.
Well, I know Alicia Cole, but what's down here? Nothing? Nothing? Nothing. Alright. What is that lady doing through the window? I see. I see what you mean. Oh my gosh. Let me out. Okay, hello. Key, please.
Yes, can I help you?
He said you might have a key.
Sorry, I gave him my spare. Unbelievable. Does this ever end?
Oh, well then, do you have a paperclip?
Yeah.
Is she
If you
lying?
don't mind me asking, what business do you two have with the judge?
Why do you need to know?
Helping the judge with a case.
Anything I can assist you with?
Thanks, but I think we got it. No need for a lawyer. At least, not yet.
She also kind of has crazy eyes. Alright. So we're lockpicking, I guess? Ugh.
Judge Danforth? I couldn't find your key.
What? Alicia said she'd keep
Yeah,
a copy
I feel
for me.
like
Well,
she might have been
I did
lying.
find a paperclip. I think I can pick your lock.
Deirdre watching and judging you. I know. It's definitely a frenemy type relationship, that one. Oh
This
no.
shouldn't be too much of a challenge.
Okay. What? Oh, this might be a bit of a challenge. Hold to drag pin. Feel for the pin that gives the least resistance. Okay. Release when the pin locks in place. Wait, what? How do I feel? Wait, I'm supposed to hold it. I don't understand. What? I might need to Google this because I feel quite... Oh. Now what did I do? Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. What? That gives, it's this one that's giving resistance. Did I do it? No. No, I thought I did it.
Judge Danforth?
I'm sorry in advance,
your key.
Dr. Smooth. This
What?
might be painful
Alicia
for
said
you.
she'd keep a copy for me.
Well, I did find a paperclip. I think I can pick your lock, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, sure, fine.
Do I need to do it for all of
This
them?
shouldn't be too much of a challenge.
Well, you'd think. And yet, here we are. Maybe I need to do it for all of them. No? Yeah, okay, I need to do it for all of them. Or maybe some of them? What? Is it? Am I doing it in order? Nervous. Don't worry, I don't know how to do it either. Thanks, Dr. Smooth. Maybe start with the first spot, like a key would be cut and hit each plunger. Yeah, I think I need to do each. Like I have to do all of them. So back to the first one. Yeah. You're right, Kurt. There we go. Slight struggle. We got it.
How'd you learn to do that, actually?
Without Googling.
Tutorial. Someday you have to tell me about your secret life of breaking and entering, Drew.
Honestly, I would quite like to learn lockpicking.
Honestly, I just don't like.
When am I ever going to use that skill? When am I ever going to use that skill? I feel like all it does is encourages me to like lose my keys. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh. The way he's standing. Hello, sir. Oh, I love his banker's lamp. He has a nice office.
You know, this town used to be a quiet place.
So if she's the only lawyer, if Alicia's the only lawyer, is he the only judge?
One of those troublemakers locked my door and threw away the key.
How big is Salem? I don't know.
Your father and I have discussed.
Not big, it sounds.
Oh, sorry. I'm not Nancy.
Of course you're not. You look nothing like Carl. Did your father ever tell you about the time we won 4th place at the Lake Winnipesaukee Regatta? You see, at the time I had 20/10 vision, so I was the navigator and...
Judge, this is Deirdre Shannon. She's working with me on the case.
Deirdre, you're the one who tried to break down my door.
Breakdown?
Your Honor, that's an exaggeration. I was knocking. Heavily.
Salem is a very small town. Yeah, it's starting to sound that way. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking...
investigating during your
I was thinking town, but...
Well, we just used our free time to unlock your
bordering
door.
On city,
so I'm
maybe?
sure you'll be willing to repay us with some answers to our questions. Right?
Yes, of course. What can I help you girls with?
Told that the burning of Hathorn House is suspected to be a case of arson. How did the police come to that conclusion?
The investigation found paint solvent residue on burnt embers, suggesting someone deliberately used an accelerant. Thankfully, Mrs. Tuttle never had to see what became of her home.
And what evidence do you have that
so was the
Perry
house
is the one
abandoned?
responsible for this?
Evidence? Have you ever heard of recidivism? 3 out of 4 criminals in the United States are repeat offenders. And there's only one person in all of Salem who has a history of fire-related crime.
So, there is no evidence.
Not yet, but there will be.
Hello, Nancy.
You don't need evidence. She's already been convicted in the court of public opinion.
Is that what she said?
No, I'm saying it.
She has a history with this sort of thing.
What's May's motive? What does she gain by burning down the Hathorn house?
You'd have to ask her. And while you're at it, you can ask about her alibi, which she refused to give to the police. So, any other questions?
Why won't she give an alibi? Is she just being, like, contrary?
Can you explain to us how you're involved with the Hathorn house?
Well, yes. The house was built by Judge John Hathorn during the 1600s, and it represented the oldest surviving structure from that era. Judge Hathorn, of course, was one of the 3 judges that presided over the Salem
People
witch
walk
trial.
the whole downtown
Yes,
area
and I'm sure
in
we can
less
read
than an
all
hour.
about the home's history in Salem's
Okay.
museum.
More recently,
Yeah, that puts it in
Frances Tuttle,
perspective.
Judge Hathorn's last direct descendant, lived in a small section of the house while the rest was left to fall into considerable disrepair. She was alone, except for a part-time caregiver, Lauren Holt, who had a bedroom in the carriage house. A few months ago, Frances Tuttle passed away, which left Hathorne House without a legal heir.
Interesting.
According to the historical statutes of Salem, after 90 days, the house reverts to public property.
Interesting.
Deadline, which is 2 days from now, at midnight.
Interesting. How did she die?
So, how did Frances Tuttle pass away exactly?
The woman was 88 years old. The coroner confirmed her death was of natural causes.
All right.
So they never investigated Lauren Holt.
You need the suspicion of foul play to investigate someone, young lady.
We'd like to speak with her all the same.
She still lives on the estate, although for how much longer we do not know. You can also find her in her shop, Luminous Infusions. She might be willing to talk to you.
Oh, he was the guy who wanted the Book of Apologies. So that's why we were in Austria. We were doing this for him. Ah. Do you remember Abigail Woodley in the beginning? That name. Was it it was Abigail Hathorne Woodley, right?
So the Book of Apologies.
I think it was. I've got
Yes. And first of all, I'm so
my
glad
notebook
you're all
ready.
right. Nasty business.
I haven't written
Had I
anything
known you
yet
were going to
though.
be
I should have
put in
written
harm's
that.
way, I would have never called Carson and asked for his help.
I've done plenty of work for my father. Trust me, I can handle myself.
Yes.
Yeah, AW on the
Sure you
lock,
can.
and there was mention
So I've already
of
heard
her
some
in the
stories,
letter on
but
the
would you
desk,
mind
and
giving me your version
I don't know if
of why the
I'm
book
making
is
it up, but I'm pretty sure her
Yes.
name.
So, Judge
Pretty
Sewell
sure her name was
rumored to
Abigail
keep a ledger
Hathorne
of all
Woodley.
the accused, intending to publish it to reconcile with their families and clear their names. But he passed away before he could do so.
Going to Austria for a rumored book seems like a heck of a long shot.
Well, I have been under some pressure from the AW group.
The AW
as in
group?
accused
Or
witches.
Abigail Woodley.
Don't you think it's dangerous throwing around May's name as a suspect before any evidence links her to the crime?
What do you mean? What are you saying?
From what you've described, there is no evidence against May. Yet you were saying that she did it. As a judge, I think you would be the first to admit that sounds prejudicial.
It is not just me, Miss True. There are plenty of people who believe that May is responsible for this crime. It is not prejudice when she is the only likely suspect.
Actually, that is the definition of prejudice.
I'm not going to have this debate with
She's
you.
not wrong.
Is there anything else?
I guess not.
Talk to you later.
Miss True, before you go, there is something else I need your help with.
You're not locked out of your car, are you?
Oh, no. There was an incident here recently. Someone broke into the evidence room.
Oh. Have you called the police?
Well, no, not yet. I don't think anything was taken.
You
Never
suspect
mind.
the woman
I'll
with the
call
strange
police. Thank you
voice
for
and
your time.
accent. Well, like, to be honest, the way that she was standing there by herself, it was like we were supposed to talk. I mean, we were supposed to talk to her, but was a little off.
What can I help you girls with?
By the way, I don't know anyone that sounds like the judge. Lol. Lol.
Talk to you later.
What did you want us to do with the evidence locker? And also what's happening in our phone? Hey Nancy, Deirdre gave me your number. Who is this? Sorry about before, I was stressed. This must be Tegan. Don't worry about it. Thanks for getting in contact. Where can I find the museum? Where can I find the museum, actually? I was struggling. Opposite side of the town square from the courtyard. Turn right and go past the old cemetery. Can't miss it. Okay, bye. Wait, what other texts do I have? What other texts? Love you. Love you. Love you. Love you. Alright. So much love yous. Like that as pictures golf. What was the evidence locker? Did that say... Oh, no. No. I can't see clues. That's alright. Where is the evidence locker? It's not in here? Or am I supposed to speak with him another time? I wasn't listening properly. I do regret. No. Okay. Nothing? No. Alright, let's go to the museum. Oh my god. And see if we... Oh my gosh. I didn't mean to. And see if we can go on the witch tour. What's in here? Can I go in there? Is it just the court? Yeah. It's just the court. Wait, maybe I should just talk to Alicia quickly. See if she's got anything new to say. Hello?
So, how did your meeting go with the judge?
Informative. But he's not telling us everything.
Don't worry. Come back tomorrow. He'll be in a better mood then. Are you Carson Drew's daughter?
How could you possibly guess that? It's the hair, isn't it?
This ginger thing is crazy.
I see him in you. It's more than just looks.
You don't know me.
I didn't know you and my father knew each other.
Know him enough. If you need any help, Nancy, please feel free to ask. Good night.
Well, no. See, look at her, right? She's just watching our every move. I don't know. Alright, so I think the museum's up there. Yes, 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 yes. So ominous, right? Like, she doesn't even have a natural pose. She's just like rigid, staring. It's so off-putting. Oh, hello, pilgrim. Remembering the wrongly accused, may history never be repeated. What's this bit? Okay. Shall we talk to Tegan? Can we talk to Tegan? Hello?
Hey, sorry about the mess. We're in the middle of installing a big showcase. So what have you seen in town so far?
We decided to do the Real Witches tour.
Oh. You talked to Olivia.
What's with her getup? Witch? Street magician, maybe?
Everyone has to make a living. Is she telling the story about a coven living here in the recent past?
Yeah. Why?
Just bad taste.
Olivia is
Are
quite
they in the
local
coven
character.
together?
I hope you don't mind if we do the tour. I want to see more of the town.
I'm very
finding out
curious
a place's
about
old superstitions
how Tegan
is kind of a
and
habit I've
Olivia
gotten
were
into.
connected. Or are connected.
I'm excited to look around the museum.
Of course.
To a ticket, thank you. What's the pumpkin? Classic or skinny? Classic. You're joking. Oh, you're joking. Oh, this is so cool. Happy pumpkin? Crazy pumpkin. What should we do? So many options. I think I'm gonna do a happy pumpkin. Classic happy pumpkin.
Done.
Yeah.
This looks great. Now to find
I
the
love
right place to
little
put it.
details like that. Maybe she's just a tourist who's walked through all of Salem. Has nothing to do except look at protesters. Well, she was really like befuddled by the protesters, so yeah, maybe she's just really trying to figure it out. What's this?
Closed off.
Closed off.
Looks like they're preparing a new installation.
Alright. These are kind of expensive. Huh. Alright. I do want to go on the tour, but I also want to have a look here. The 1692 witch trials. I wish we would have studied this in school. I would have been so interested. Okay. Can I? Maybe I need to go in the witch. What's that hanging out over there? Can I? Oh. Alright, we'll do what we're supposed to. How do I commence the witch tour? Do I need to give it to Olivia? Maybe.
Now this accused witches group shows up from out of nowhere and thinks they're entitled to the Hathorn property.
Whoops.
Didn't they find proof for their claim? It's only fair.
How far back do these reparations have to go? It's been hundreds of years. Nobody owes these loudmouths squat. It's a bid for attention and money.
Must every response be outrage? I miss the peace and quiet.
I wish you could skip dialogue sometimes. Alright. Ticket? What?
This tour sounds interesting.
Welcome on my tour.
Thank you.
Tablet? Tablet? What's that? Visit which tour spots? Okay. Do I just find them? We were forced in high school to learn about the Salem witch trials. Our teacher didn't seem to enjoy that part of history. Did you go to school in Pennsylvania? That's very cool though. I really wish we would have done that. For me, history was like very British focused because New Zealand is a colony of the UK. Emu War? Well, I didn't go to school in Australia. I went to school in New Zealand. I'm originally from New Zealand, so all of my schooling except for like the last year was in New Zealand. So no Emu War, but yes, I do know that they do teach. They actually do teach. I don't know. I think they teach nonsense. Well, they would teach things like that in Australia. What's this? Is it? Wait. Is it those crow things? How do I do this?
Before you stands
excellent.
Abigail
Okay.
Hathorn, helping the accused witches escape the grasp of her own brother, Judge Hathorn himself. Abigail freed many from their holding cells until the judge caught her in the act and locked her up in a cell deep within the Hathorn house. The statue was given the name Little Liberty in honor of her valiant efforts to free the innocent.
Okay. Wait, which judge? I'm so sorry. I am going to listen to that one more time. Which judge were they talking about? Was it Judge Sewell? No, Judge Hathorn. Wait. Wait. I'm going to listen to it one more time.
And locked her up in a cell deep within the Hathorn house. The statue was given the name Little Liberty in honor of her valiant efforts to free the innocent.
Alright, one more time, and then I think I got it.
Before you stands Abigail Hathorn, helping the accused witches escape the grasp of her own brother, Judge Hathorn himself. Abigail
So it
freed
was
many
Abigail
from her
Hathorn
cells until the
Woodley,
judge caught her in the act and locked her up in a cell deep within the Hathorn house.
and they were related. This makes a lot of sense. Born and raised in Pittsburgh, went to college in central Pennsylvania. That's cool. Pennsylvania... Pennsylvania's kind of close to Massachusetts, right? I think that makes sense. You'd learn about the Salem trials. Do you think... do you think that would be, like, pretty common curriculum for the States? Because it's pretty significant, no? Witchy thing. Oh. Oh.
Through these woods lies the infamous Hathorn Estate. It was common during the Salem witch trials that the lands of the accused were taken and
US
resold
history,
for
yeah.
gain. The judge himself bought many such lands, and on them built his grand...
At what grade did you learn
The
that?
Hathorn House has since come to represent all the wrongs that were inflicted during the trial.
Interesting. Okay. How do I'd like to know what the spots are. Oh. I guess I just click around and find them.
Stand before the remains of Salem's most zealous and conniving judge.
Judge
So
Hathorn.
lacking in morals was Judge Hathorn that he sentenced innocents to death while claiming the estates of the dead as his own. Unlike the more remorseful Judge Sewell, Hathorn never felt any guilt for his part in the Salem witch trials.
Interesting. Do I have the pumpkin? That's very cool. Do you think that's it in the... Wait, I see one over there I don't think we've been to. Oh, also there's one over here. Sorry.
These headstones bear names lost to history, but some believe they belong to those sentenced for witchcraft. A condemned witch was forbidden from being buried on consecrated grounds, but many victims were buried by loved ones in secrecy, and some may have found their eternal rest beneath these unmarked graves.
Oh. Okay. Can I use the tablet on Deirdre and she'll tell us what we need to... I thought I'd just try it. Tell us what we need to go see. Now where did I see the other one? It was on a tree somewhere. 11th grade, I believe. Salem's a 10-hour drive from Pittsburgh, only an hour and a half flight, much better, yeah. Well, I mean, in terms of the US, I feel like that's close, right? Damn, I really thought I saw another one. Maybe I just saw this one. Okay. Shall we exit the graveyard? I'm gonna exit the graveyard and then... I don't know. We'll see if that's right. Now I saw one in here. Yeah.
The Salem Museum, known formerly as the Town Hall, not only a great resource for the Salem witch trials, it also holds records of other interesting facets of our local history. Anyone visiting Salem does well to seek out the forbidden knowledge hidden in these halls.
Okay. No, Kurt. I so appreciate you in the chat. It's nice to have company. Where else? Also, what's this? What was that guy doing on the... Look at him. He was looking at us. There's a crow over there. I just want to know how many areas we need to visit. I want to go over there. I'm not sure I can. Yeah, I wanted to go there. It's alright. Maybe the courthouse? Perchance? Although I didn't see any in here. Did I? it's probably not super appropriate to be on a witch tour. How do I visit? Hello? Whoa, alright. So, because we still have the tablet,
Darn, missed the opening hours.
I guess we're
Better
not
luck
finished. I'm just not sure where else to go. Calm down, Deirdre. Yeah, like, who is she speaking to me this way? Maybe back in the graveyard? It's very annoying. Why? I just want to know. I've been visiting witch tour spots.
Not yet. There are some more things I'd like to look into before I'm done.
Come on, Drew.
Pull yourself together. Okay, well, I've looked at that one. I've looked at that one. I've looked at that one. Looked at that one. I don't know. I'm Googling. Oh. Alright, well, apparently there's a sinkhole I need to find. Sinkhole? A sinkhole? Well, what was that road closed stuff actually? Yeah. Is that it? Oh, I see it. I see it. Why is there a witch tour on the sinkhole? Sinkhole on the witch tour.
In recent years, these maws into the deep unknown have opened. There was once a vast network of tunnels beneath Salem, used by smugglers during the Prohibition era. Most would have you believe that these tunnels are now collapsing. But you have to wonder if there could be something more sinister behind these sudden maws into the underworld.
I'm still not done. Maybe I missed something in here? I didn't really look around, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Hello? Hello?
It was a time of horror, when the witches who walked the earth were wrongfully prosecuted and thus stripped of everything. These are the ghosts
Oh, interesting. There's some male names in there. I kind of just assumed
their lives
that women
Okay,
were
I'm
largely
officially
persecuted.
exhausted. Let's head back to the Perry house, okay?
Any of these names important? None of them are, maybe John Proctor sounds familiar, but I don't know. I don't think any of them are jumping out. Total 20 executed, over 200 accused, 19 guilty, executed, hanging, 1 crushed to death, 5 died in jail or from torture. Okay. You finished? Try talking to May again. Okay. Back to the car? Oh. How do I get to the car? There we go. Pumpkin.
So, any thoughts?
First album was better.
Yeah, totally. It's good.
Really? You like this?
Why wouldn't I?
It's not bad.
Yeah, well, they were much better before they changed their bassist.
I meant the case. What do you think about it?
I don't like the judge.
Yeah, I kind of got that. I think the feeling's mutual.
Well, he's a jerk. Maybe he burned down the Hathorn house.
I mean...
What? You don't think so?
I don't know that he burned down the house, but I'm wondering he could have a role here.
I don't think the judge burned down the house.
Because they were talking about it returning as public property.
Exactly. It's the absence of a case, which is why May should be considered innocent.
If May were willing to give an alibi, we could clear this up tonight. She's not talking to anyone, it seems. We are all allowed to enjoy some amount of privacy, but her refusal to be interviewed leads me to believe...
Well, she is hiding something because...
I can't believe you, Drew.
No, but she is, because why didn't she provide an alibi to the police? I know she's obviously
not everyone can be as brilliant
off
and
and suspicious of the police, but...
I'm not cold. And I never said I was brilliant either.
You need to get May to trust you. If she trusts you, she'll open up and tell you the truth. And then you'll see. You're kind of my last hope to reach her. You're good at finding ways to get people to open up. Usually. So find a way.
I'll try.
The way she talks to me sometimes. Oh wow, there's like 2 yeah, there's like 2 soundtracks going on at the same time. That's kind of rough. What you listening to?
What are you listening to?
You like this?
Yeah, we were listening on the way over. First album was much better.
Oh, what'd they say? Bassist?
Yeah. Too bad they changed bassist.
She's a rebel. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe she just didn't give an alibi because she just like doesn't want to talk to the police.
Now you know how I feel.
And she's like a teenager. Guilt her?
Your sister really cares about you.
She has a strange way of showing it sometimes.
Well, she cared enough to get Deirdre and I involved.
Don't worry about her.
How come?
She takes her work really seriously. Like, she cares. A lot. Like, way more than most normal people do for their passion projects. It's not a hobby. It's more like something she has to do.
Kinda sounds like me.
I hope not. It's like her personal crusade, like only she can make it better or something. You can't live your life like that. You need to enjoy it. Enjoy it with people you love.
Yeah, believe me, I know.
I'm worried if I say this, she's gonna want to stop talking to me, so...
Can you tell me anything about Olivia Ravencroft? Anything at all?
I can tell you she doesn't get along with my sister.
Really? Why?
I don't know.
Yeah, they obviously
ago.
had some
Should
sort
ask
of
her.
falling out.
Do you think Olivia would have any reason to light the Hathorn house on fire?
Let me put it this way. Olivia is what we call in this town part of.
I assume they were both part of this AW group.
Spectacular or with fire.
And then maybe disagreed about the direction it was going.
I didn't say that. I just think it's possible that she could have.
Okay, thanks.
Maybe.
Look, I spoke with the judge. They don't have anything on you. All we need is an alibi, and then they can't charge you with anything.
Yeah, why
They're
would?
not going to have anything on me.
Why won't you give the
Can't prove I
alibi?
did it.
Then why not just give the police an alibi?
Great
That's all
question.
they need.
I just can't. It's not only about me, okay?
Okay, I understand. But I can't help you or anyone else if I don't know who they are.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I can't.
So she was obviously with someone, but then why would giving that as an alibi affect that person?
Do you and the judge know each other? Have a history?
The man thinks I'm a bad influence.
Why?
Because I used to be friends with his son.
Oh, were you with his son?
Has
Is that
had
what
an
it is?
Interesting life, and he
I
thinks it's
reckon
my
that's
fault.
what it is.
He holds a grudge against me.
Really? That sounds surprising.
You live in a small town long enough, people make up their minds about who you are. Doesn't matter if it's true or not.
Yeah, no, she was definitely with the son. Alright. She's being stupid.
I know you don't know me that well.
Look at me connecting with May. I reckon
Didn't burn down the
she's
house.
about to cut me off right now though.
Why does everyone think you did?
It's called prejudice. I look different. Or something like that.
She doesn't really.
Doesn't seem like a good reason to burn
She
down
doesn't
the
at all.
What can I say? We're stupid. Can't believe it's gone.
Did you ever visit the estate?
All the time. I appreciated it.
Oh? Why? Because it's historically significant?
It was built by a cold, brutal man who sent a bunch of people to their death because he didn't understand them. I appreciate being reminded of what happens when greedy people stay in charge.
Who is Francis? Oh, the owner of Hathorn
Do you know
House.
Frances Tuttle very well?
No. But I know her daughter Lauren has that shop.
Her daughter?
Fusions.
You ever been inside?
No.
What?
Why would I go there?
I was just wondering.
I thought
if
they
you knew
said,
her.
I thought the judge said,
I mean, I know she used to hang with my sister back in the day. But I guess they fell out or something. That's all I know.
another falling out. I thought, so May just said that Lauren was Francis's daughter. I'm pretty sure that the judge said that Lauren was just her carer. Or did he say it was her daughter and her carer?
We saw Tegan
I don't
at the
know.
museum.
I thought they
Looks
said
like she's
carer.
working on an interesting installation.
Why don't you ask her?
Well, I thought you might have an opinion, or
I don't. Can you just leave her out of this? I don't want her being involved with my problems. I'm done talking, okay?
There it is. Alright. I would actually love to exit this room with the double soundtrack. Can I take anything from the kitchen? No? Alright. There's a lot of nice candles around. I can't have anything? No. No. Alright, Deirdre, you're up.
she's protecting something or someone.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
the judge's
obvi.
son
But what?
is my
I
instinct.
don't know yet. I'm getting through to her though. We have to go to the Hathorn house tonight.
Tonight?
Like, in the dark.
Why?
Do you have flashlights?
Why can't you just
You
wait
do remember what I
until
told you
the
about
morning?
that place, right?
You know what? Better idea. I'll go. You stay here and see if maybe May feels like talking to you.
I feel
Be
like
careful out there, Drew.
yeah, the
There's no
night
such thing
is.
as ghosts, Deidre.
We're absolutely going to see a ghost.
No, not ghosts. People swear there's something in that house. Too many people believe it to not be true.
I'm
Could be a
thinking
wild
Kara as
animal or a
well because he
toxic
said the
waste
estate would go to
dump,
the
I don't
city
know.
because of no heirs,
Just
right?
keep your guard up,
Yeah.
okay?
He did say that.
was
That's
really
like the whole
sweet.
thing. So he
All right,
definitely said
let's
Kara.
Not hug or anything. but
we all heard May just say daughter.
She still lives up there. Take
I don't know if she just doesn't know or if that's significant.
And remember, things happen after midnight in Salem.
Oh, stop threatening me.
Be careful.
I know we're gonna see a ghost. I know we're gonna see a ghost. Did she give us your car keys?
Well?
Oh, sorry.
She's protecting
Sorry. Oh my gosh.
someone.
Okay, yeah, obvious.
No,
but what?
No.
I don't know yet. I'm getting through to her.
Are we
though.
having the
We have to go to the
entire
Halfway
conversation again?
Tonight?
Oh my gosh, we are.
Like,
Okay.
in the dark.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have flashlights?
You do remember what I told you about that place, right?
You know what? Better idea. I'll go. You stay here and see if maybe May feels like talking to you.
Drew isn't afraid of the dark.
There's no such
I
thing
might
as
be.
ghosts, Deirdre. I'll be fine.
No, not ghosts. People swear there's something in that house. Too many people believe it to not be true. Could be a wild animal or a toxic waste dump, I don't know.
Or a
Just keep
coven
your
of
guard up, okay?
witches.
Wow. That was really sweet.
All right, let's not hug or anything. You should check in with Lauren Holt. She still lives up there. Take the keys for my car. It's way too far of a walk all the way there.
Yeah,
and remember, things happen after midnight in Salem. Be careful.
That's all I wanted was the car keys, innocently. Where's her car keys? Where are your car keys, dude? Do we just assume we have them? Even if they're not in our inventory? Shall I just try the car? Yep, we got him. Okay. Back in Salem, so... Ooh, it does look spooky at night. Hathorn House was through the cemetery. Oh. I'm gonna run straight through. Yep. I told you we'd see a ghost. Who's calling me? What do you want?
Frank. Nancy, you sound excited.
Excited?
Yeah.
That's a word.
Well, guess where I am right now.
I, wouldn't even begin to. Salem, Massachusetts.
Joe, how the heck did you guys know?
We read about the Hathorn House in the Globe. Suspected arson.
Your name was mentioned. Not as a suspect, obviously. Tegan Perry mentioned she had hired you to investigate.
Hired? Huh. That's news to me. I came here as a favor for Deirdre.
Deirdre Shannon? Wow, that's surprising.
Yeah. It's a strange case all around.
Yeah, why are you calling?
What can I help you guys with?
Well, we're working this case, and a few legal questions have arisen.
My father would probably be more helpful than me, guys.
Yeah, well, we prefer to call you because of, you know, history.
What my brother is trying to say is that there are some similarities to an old case we worked on.
Sure. If you want to send me your notes, I can look them over for you.
Great. That's great.
Salem's pretty close to Boston. If you guys have the time, you should come up here and check it out while I'm in town.
Really? Yeah. It would be good to catch up.
I don't know, Nancy. With our special detective powers, we might be mistaken for witches. Heard they don't fare well up.
Are you kidding me? They love you guys. Did you know that Salem is the only police force that has a witch as an official emblem?
Is that true?
I don't think that's true.
Oh.
I'll bet you on it.
Okay, you're on. I'll take payment when we arrive in Salem. Maybe in a week or so.
A week?
Hopefully I won't be here then. But if you can make it up earlier, great.
Good talking to you, Dan.
Yeah, same to you two. Bye.
Okay. What the hell is this? Okay. Which way were we going? This way. What does that sound? My phone. Don't look behind you. What is she doing? I'm so sorry. I have to head out to dinner, hoping to return to you figuring out the case. No worries, Kurt. I hope you have a great dinner. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I think I'm probably going to stay on for like another 20-ish minutes because I've got an appointment this morning that I'll have to get ready for. But yeah, I'm not going to finish the game in one sitting this time. So hope to see you at part 2. Have a great night. Bye. Why is she creeping us? Don't let it take your soul. Alrighty. Alrighty. Bye, Kurt. See you later. Oh my gosh. Oh. There's no lights on? I thought Laura... I'm very on edge.
What are you doing here? Are you Lauren Holt? You're trespassing. This is private property. I'm giving you one chance to explain yourself.
Well, I was looking for Lauren. Was I looking for Lauren?
So?
I was looking for Lauren, right?
Well, I wanted to talk to her about Frances Tuttle.
Why? Did you know her or something?
No, but I want to. Well, she's dead. Very well, actually. We didn't.
Only what I read about in the newspaper.
There's nothing about her in the newspaper. Only her name, which you're using to try and get something.
Can I come in?
Well, you're not leaving, are you?
My name is Nancy Drew.
What do you want, Nancy Drew?
Well, I wanted to talk to you about...
About the Hathorn house. Sit down. You drink tea?
Yes, of course. I didn't mean to lie to you, Lauren.
Yes, you did. You wanted to talk to me by any
I
means,
don't think we
so
lied.
Here we are.
Did we?
So, what do you want to know?
I really do appreciate you talking to me.
Are you done with your questions yet?
What can you tell me about the history of the Hathorn house?
Built by Judge John Hathorn in 1695, the man flat out stole the land from the people he sentenced to death. Property has changed hands many times over the years, with Frances Tuttle being the most recent owner.
So I saw the ghost out in the cemetery. Have you looked for the will?
Looked for the will?
Of course, but I can't find it. Believe me, I've tried to find it, and now the judge has given me days to deliver or the town will take control. I don't have a copy.
Right? The town will take control.
Frances told me all the time
I'm
that
offside with the
Hathorn house
judge.
and its grounds would be mine if something ever happened to her. She knew that I would take care of this place better than anyone else.
What happens to you?
I won't be here anymore. But I have representation, a professional lawyer.
Yeah.
Her name's Alicia Cole.
Who works...
She's helping me out.
That's really weird. Everything's all, like, intermingled.
Is Luminous Infusions your shop?
Yes.
What do you do there? Just curious.
It's a tea room and modern apothecary. You know, before there was a pharmacist, the town relied on an herbalist to provide medicines for headaches and sickness and energy and stuff like that.
Interesting. Did Francis Tuttle teach you this?
No, I taught myself.
Oh, cool.
I don't want to ask her what she was doing 2 nights ago. I don't feel like she's going to respond well.
What were you doing 2 nights ago?
Why do you care? The house was burned a week ago.
Well, actually, there's something else I'm looking into as well.
I've almost had enough of your questions.
Yeah.
Look, Lauren, I apologize for approaching you like I did. It was wrong, and I should have known better.
I appreciate you being straight with me. I'm sorry I've been a little angry. I've been dealing with a lot lately.
So, I saw the ghost out in the cemetery.
The scarecrow?
Yeah, I've heard there were ghosts out here, but all I saw was that.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I've seen a lot of weird things. So far, I've yet to find one without a rational explanation.
Then there's nothing to talk about.
But why does everyone think there are ghosts out here?
A town this old is bound to have some unbelievable stories.
So you've seen one?
You don't live here. You wouldn't understand.
So you have?
I'm getting a little tired. I think we've talked enough, don't you?
Of course. Thanks for your time. I appreciate it. What the? Whoever is doing this, you're not frightening me away.
I'm a little frightened. It's the pilgrim from the museum. Oh, it's Abigail.
It's not.
Drew! What's going on?
That genuinely got me. Oh my god, that genuinely got me.
What's wrong?
Oh my god. Oh, Chavez. Okay. That was a bit of a jump scare for me. This is why I won't play horror games.
The ghost.
Can't handle.
The one you were talking about. I saw it.
Wow.
I'm just back at the house,
Never thought
blacked
you'd
out.
do a joke like this.
Believe me.
This is a really good performance. Very un-Nancy Drew-like.
It's not a joke. Deirdre, I saw her. Didn't you want me to see it? Didn't you want me to look into it?
Well, yeah, but I didn't think for a second that you would. I guess I thought you'd go up there and find smoke and mirrors or whatever it is you do. You're saying it's real?
I don't know what I'm saying. I'm not used to being so freaked out.
No,
Wait,
I think someone's manufacturing the ghost.
What? No. Calm down enough to drive back. It's outside.
Good. I could get you more chowder.
Don't think it'll help. I need answers.
Okay, so let's go through it.
Strangely calming. I don't know how to explain it, but I saw something.
I don't know what to tell you, Drew. It's as weird as moon chunk cheese ice cream and sandals with socks. But my instinct is
that the two are related. The fire and the ghosts.
Right. You're not buying Olivia's story that some coven of witches came here to unleash ghosts to take revenge by burning it down, though. Right?
Right, I think.
I think it's got to be about returning the property to the town, or who's getting the property.
I need to see it again, and you need to come with me tomorrow.
Okay. And then we can plan road trips to find Bigfoot and aliens and the Loch Ness Monster.
Hey, talk to me. Found out something interesting from Warren Holt. Did you know that Francis Tuttle had a will?
Judge Danforth never mentioned that.
Because they can't find it, they assume it doesn't exist.
If it does exist, Lauren would get the estate.
Yeah. Oh, lawyer Alicia Cole represents her.
How's that working out for her?
There doesn't seem to be much progress made.
Yeah, a bit of a conflict of interest,
really do?
It's been a long day. I think I'm just gonna call it a night.
You do look kinda... Well, maybe don't video chat with the boyfriend. At least not until you get the twigs out of your hair.
Alright.
I appreciate your concern. Hey.
What? You want that chowder now? the offer expired.
I was going to say, we make a pretty good team.
See? That's proof right there. You were definitely hallucinating.
There's always an explanation. Gotta remember that.
What is the town of Greenwich, New York?
Sorry?
They have a witch on their emblem.
We won!
Really?
Sending you a pic. When can we expect payment?
That's a fire department logo. I said police.
Public safety. It's all the same. A technicality.
There's something I have to get off my chest. I saw a ghost.
Sorry, what?
This case. I've never seen anything like it. It felt real. I can't explain it.
What is it? What's wrong?
Hold on. Say no more. It just so happens that ghost hunting is our specialty.
Wait, what?
We're not passing on a chance like this. Be there before
They gonna
you
come
know
help me?
Only if you really want to. Talk to you later.
The hell was that?
Yeah?
Good morning, sunshine.
What time is it?
It's early. Hurry up, get dressed, and meet me downstairs.
It got me
I have something
twice.
to cheer you up.
Oh my god. It got me twice. Alright, I think this is probably... Oh my god, it got me twice. Oh. I think this is probably a good point to leave it before I start on day 2 of Salem, Midnight in Salem. I'll probably be on a little bit later today with some Infinity Nikki, and then probably tomorrow morning, my time, for part 2 of Nancy Drew. Depending on how much it's irking me, I want to continue with the story. But thank you so much for hanging out, Kurt for chatting, Dr. Smooch for following and chatting. Thank you so much. Hope to see you both next time. See you later. Bye.